and TV show recaps. We review and read them too, as long as they're Black, Brian and Lamar hosting the show. Remain unbiased in case you don't know. Now you know. The number one official is out to the imagination. If you don't know, now you know.
Disclaimer: no matter if we liked your movie, liked your show, or hated the show, or hated your movie, doesn't matter. We respect you, shout outs to you, and we support you. And we try to get everybody else to support you like we support you. Black on Black Prime, we stand on what we say, though.
And just like always, if you didn't ask for our opinion, we didn't ask you to listen to it. So, sorry.
Click and turn it off.
Hey, you sure you good?
As long as I don't ever see her face to face again, I ain't gonna trip on none of it.
You know, I just don't want to see you, lose it. You end up doing something that you can't come back from.
Please believe me, I'm very conscious of every decision I make. I don't trust your ass.
You didn't trust us this whole time?
By no means do I take disrespect lightly. Apologize for your very disrespectful question.
Apologize for what?
You gotta be fucking kidding me. You got 5 seconds, or it's gonna get a hell of a lot more uncomfortable than it already is in this motherfucker.
There you go.
Hey, they can call me Brendan or whatever, but people on the street, they call me Breeze. Dun, dun, dun. They made that shit hella dramatic.
You feel the build up?
I felt the dumbass build up.
So
I fuck with Shamik more though.
I do too. But it's like everybody knew he was coming. You know what I mean? It was like
Right.
just the way they didn't mention his name at first. Like, I want you to meet my nephew or whatever they called him at first.
As soon as his name started with a B, I was like, okay, it's Breeze.
Yeah, what was it? It was like Brandon or
It's like
something.
Brentar or some shit like that. It wasn't even a regular name. It was like Bernard or Brentair or some shit.
Brendacious. Whatever.
Some shit.
Hey man, here y'all go, bro. That's the episode. You know what I mean? That's the reason. I'm gonna blame the world. Everybody that wanted Breeze so bad, they said, "Hey, yo, you know what we fire?
Put this nigga in here."
It said we could have used all the episodes that we just had and put it on the last season, and then we're gonna end it off with this character that everybody been waiting on, just so this season won't seem like it was filler.
I would have been fine. I would have been fine if Breeze was the reveal and we got that as a season ender. I wasn't fine with how this episode ended though.
Yeah, because it was stupid. Everybody know Rock's still alive. Well, they've already made that clear that 50 Cent went to go see Rock. Kanan's character as an adult went to go see Rock when he was older. God damn. This nigga pulled this nigga's at BJ's. But the people listening, bro had the Barks Bite. Remember the Barks Bite mug?
It's a beer mug, man. It's beer.
Lord have mercy. Make me want to drink.
Yeah. What would you say? Oh, Rock in the visiting. So I mean, it could have meant that he's visiting her gravesite. It could have meant that he's visiting her in jail. He didn't say where he was visiting her.
Yeah, but we know she ain't dead. But I mean, I
We
guess
know she ain't. We don't get no feelings of her being dead, and that's the
right.
problem.
Right. I feel honestly that it was. I don't even know if it's going to pick up at the same part, but it possibly is going to pick up at the same part, and Jukebox is going to be right there, like no.
Yeah. So it's either he's gonna shoot and miss on purpose and do some kind of "this is your lesson" or "I'm done with you" type shit and walk out, or Jukebox is gonna show because we hear a gunshot.
Yeah.
So that had to be for a reason. But what I think happened is, I think you were right on them wanting to kill Marvin this season, but they pivoted from that because that if you think about the scene where Marvin got shot at, it was basically for nothing.
Pointless. Because I feel like at the end of every season, everybody should get kind of like a ending. It's some type of closure for that season, right? And we know what Rock's was, we know what Kanan's was, right? But then it's just like you go to Lou. Lou's closure was what? What happened to him this time? It was like he was just
there.
He came at Kanan like super sideways, like nigga, your mama's the realest nigga I ever know, and that was his whole conclusion of his character. But Marvin, him going to kill I called him Elroy, but I think his name is like it's El
Early.
something.
It's like early.
Him going to kill early that easy kind of bugged me a little bit. I was just like, I get it, but I almost would I would almost rather early to come at Marvin on some shit. You know what I mean? Like almost kill him or something like that,
or go run to Unique. Like I need you to help me kill Marvin. Like that would have been smarter. But the way they wrote everything that happened to Marvin in this episode, it was like his character's leaving. Like he sees off the girl getting adopted by a better family. He goes to cure early. It's like everything was closing doors for him to go. I think he was supposed to get gunned down in that scene.
He should have. I think
that would have been a better cliffhanger than what we got.
And just not show him dying, just like he was just like shot. You know what I mean? Like
show him get shot.
I don't think his goons, Unique's goons shooting him and killing him that would have been like, damn, like Marvin died like that, would have been pissed off too.
Right.
But if he would have got shot,
we would have been pissed though. We would have had emotion.
Right. If he'd have got shot and we didn't know if he died or not, that would have been a cool little, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. They could have left that right there.
Yeah. So it's like it seemed like microwave wrap ups.
Yeah. 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 I wasn't. As soon as 50 Cent was just like, what the fuck you gonna do about it? He's talking to the viewers.
Yeah.
Like his narration was like, he was just like, pretty much, nigga, I'm do whatever the fuck I want to do. This y'all gonna watch it. I bet y'all gonna watch it. I bet y'all gonna be here next season. I bet y'all gonna watch the next Power.
That is quite literally what he said. Like, I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do. Stay tuned for BMF, nigga.
It's like your employer. It's like your employer or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's like you come to work or whatever, and you be like, man, I need a raise. Like we can't give you a raise, my nigga.
You're back to work.
Get back to work. You don't want a job, somebody will replace you. Shut up. Get back to fucking work.
But the tension throughout the episode, I was fucking with it. I was fucking with everything that was going on. I'm like, oh, the tension is high. You don't know what's going to happen. But then it was like the final two scenes: Marvin getting shot at, turning around, being all right, and then Kanan saying, "I'm gonna kill you" to his mom. It wasn't powerful enough.
The two-hand point just didn't do it for me.
Yeah.
Kill you, mom. You're right here, but I'm.
And you lower the gun, and then you be like, "This is why I gotta do this." It was just like, come on, man. Like nobody believes you.
What are you doing, man?
Nobody believes you, man. That's cut that scene out. You would have been good. Cut the scene out.
Yeah. How'd you feel about his acting skills when he found out that his girl died in the beginning, when he was just like flipping over everything? How'd you feel about that?
I was convinced.
Yeah. He was upset.
Why her, man? Why her?
On another note, not to jump away from that, it's something popped in my head. What did you get from the scene with the A&R lady that was supposed to be like producing butter? Like, what was that scene about for you?
That scene was about bullshit, and I hated it
I
because
was
she
like,
kept saying jukebox, jukebox.
where's she been, first of all? And why are they treating her like she a real character?
Why are they meeting with her as if she's been in their life this whole time? The group ain't been shit since Jukebox went to jail.
That's it.
She just kept saying jukebox, jukebox,
Now,
jukebox. Like,
don't get me wrong. I did love the dialogue in Jukebox, but I feel like that dialogue could have been said by somebody else that's in the show. Like when she was just
yeah,
like, I was different then. I'm the same now. You know what I mean?
she
Like
could have said that to her girlfriend that was there.
that's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Like it just seemed like a weird space to put that lady in.
It seemed like she wasn't needed. It seemed like this whole scene wasn't needed. It was just like, oh, don't forget that they was part of the same group. Like we already knew that. We didn't need the reminder.
Yeah.
We
It's
did
almost
not
like
need the reminder.
if it was a movie, that would have been like the deleted scene.
Yeah, it would have made sense if she was like, I'm trying to put the group back together. If we would have got there, but she was just like yeah, I'm sorry she died. Jukebox, you changed. That was pretty much her scene.
Yeah, like I care about y'all. Like where you been?
You ain't did shit for them.
Yeah, where was you at?
Right. Jukebox. Ah, she was pissing me off with that shit. Stop saying her name. That shit was trash.
I was all like, did you get something else from it? I was confused.
No, it was
All right,
the scene had. I don't know why the scene was there.
Okay. There'll be somebody in the comments to tell us because they always do.
Somebody will. Somebody will break that shit down.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. So I do think it was smart for the cop to go around saying a black lady left, because that kind of puts more of the blame on Rock.
Yeah.
Because at first it was like you don't even have evidence, but you just saying it's your mama. But with the cops saying like they're saying a black lady left,
It's just like, yeah, it's like, unless, that helps Kanan figure. I mean, because if it would have been like a black lady with a certain coat on or something like that, because it's like you could easily tell who Snap is.
right?
Because Snap dresses loud.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like she has all kind of different. Like she has a black lady with a mink coat. You know what I mean? Her mom, and it could have been like, mom,
But she don't.
they said they saw a black lady with a mink coat. Like, bitch, I ain't got no mink coat.
She don't wear mink coats. Rocky wear mink coats. She be wearing like breakdancing outfits. They be hella old, but they dress like they 13. Like that's the shit they be wearing, like salt and pepper.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Salt and pepper's wardrobe for sure.
Right. She don't dress like Rock. Rock be wearing the furs and all of this, the designer shit. She be wearing bullshit. Bullshit and talking shit.
Oh,
I mean, it's like Kanan's already stuck in his ways. He's already convinced it was Rock. So that door is closed for that. So there wouldn't be no, like, he wouldn't put 2 and 2 together. Jukebox have to put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah.
Which I think she will eventually. I think she's going to be the one to be like, look, nigga, it was a lady. It was her.
Yeah.
Or that cop's going to find out something and tell her. She too damn close to that cop.
Come on, Juke. Or, yeah. Yeah, he definitely keep on rolling up on her, but I don't know what he ain't gonna never get nothing from her. I feel like he's gonna end up seeing something that he's not supposed to see, and then he'll end up dying or something like that. I don't know. I just feel like cops are just there for filler. They're not there. They're not really there to make like a change or a difference, or make the show better, of course.
But also we do know she becomes a cop, so there has to be a path to that.
There you go.
There has to be a path to that. Also, her dialogue when she's talking about why she can't leave, that's more of a reason why I think Marvin's supposed to die.
That was what made me really feel like he was gonna die when she was just like, "I'm gonna be here for my dad." Like, and then you know what I'm saying? Like, and they kind of bring that back to like him dying, and it's like, now I don't got nothing to stay here for. And then she ended up going to to college or trying to make it to college, and something happens to that.
It's something else, but it's like everything led to Marvin being killed, and it just didn't happen. Even Stefano and Saul talking about how they was using the moolies to do a fake war was crazy. That whole conversation was crazy.
Yeah,
it was crazy. And then Saul gets stabbed, but Saul ain't dead.
You mean Stefano? I knew Stefano was going to get stabbed.
Stefano, yeah.
Yeah, I knew Stefano was going to get stabbed. I was like, out of both of those two, I was like, somebody's going to get cut. And I was like, it just body language looks like Stefano's going to get stabbed or shot or something, or somebody will come behind him.
Right, and Stefano was supposed to die. but Tony Donz's a big character. Like, we can't get rid of him. So that's why they was like, if he pulls through. So, like, now you know he's in the hospital. And then Marvin's supposed to, well, no, she was sending Lou to go kill him. Lou gonna get there and he gonna tell him, like, this is who did it. So he's not gonna die. He's gonna still be around.
Yeah. I could have swore somebody other. I thought it was going to get real bloody this episode, and it didn't.
Seemed like it. It seemed like it was supposed to, but it just did not.
Hey, so tell me this. This is just a hypothetical, not even a hypothetical question.
Let me drink my beer off camera.
If somebody was to tell you, like, hey, like somebody rolls up in your, like a dude that you don't get along with rolls up into your spot, and then like makes threats and then turns his back on you, like talks about like, yeah, I know you got family out here in these streets, and then leaves your establishment. What happens after that?
He don't leave my establishment.
That's what I thought. So when I saw them threaten
Unique
his loved ones,
yeah,
when Rock and Lou threatened his loved ones, and he just kind of like sit there and then talk to Akbar like, man, these niggas got the game fucked up or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And then they actually go do it. They go through with it. I'm thinking, I was like, there's no way that Unique or one of his goons is not going to pull up on Lou trying to follow his wife, and, you know, there's no way that's not going to happen, because they kept showing his car, a lot of bullshit scenes of him pulling up, him looking, him finding out where she is. I was like, you telling me now that Unique doesn't care about that situation at all, to where he would at least send somebody out there to follow Lou?
I think it's more so what you were saying about how dumb it is for them to be in each other's presence but be at war. Like how they just keep being in the same room and threatening each other and then walking away. There's no logic in that. It's like we've seen them, both characters, we've seen them be super cold-hearted. Yeah. We saw OC get shot in the head for tugging on his jacket. But it's like Rock can stand in your face and threaten your son and it's like she threatened everybody. You think about it? You think about OC?
Like I said, tugging on his jacket. I was just thinking of somebody being small, tugging on the bottom of your jacket.
That's what he's doing. He got shot in the head. But it was like you said, you can't. She said it threatened. She said, nigga, you got people out here too. Immediately follow them. Go get my girl and my son. Get them out. Because that was his whole thing. Remember, y'all got to stay here because it ain't safe. Yeah. This woman just threatened you. You don't think they're going to look for your family?
At least,
nigga. Like, you're not going to cover no grounds. Y'all good. They just threaten. They just talking. You sound like Smokey. That nigga ain't going to do shit.
So I lied. That wasn't Lou's last scene about him saying your mama's a bigger man. His last scene was him taking Pernessa. That's what it was.
Yeah, they threw him in the kidnapped him.
Yeah. So what does that look like? Does that look like, I feel like that looks like, to me, Unique, because Unique, Kanan, and Bree's about to work together. Unique is gonna have to use Kanan as bait. He's gonna have to. That's all he got. Because to get his family back, he's probably gonna act like it's good with Kanan just in order to get him, because they know they still, no matter if Kanan's on the other side or not, they still got a soft spot for Kanan as family.
Yeah, I'm really confused about everything that happened. Yeah. Like normally the cliffhanger, you be like, oh, let me piece this together. This cliffhanger was just like, I don't know what the fuck y'all doing. I really don't know I don't know. Like, we literally did not need to meet Breeze because nothing came from that after that. It was just hey y'all, we wrote Breeze in here, and then like get back to the regular bullshit that's happening. It was kind of like that. That was a better end of show scene rather than in the middle of the show.
Yeah, I could have dealt with Kanan. This is Breeze, and then they give the kind of close up look and them kind of staring each other in the eyes, and then it shuts off.
Right.
Yeah, I could have dealt with that.
That makes more sense for, we don't have to explain what's happening with him yet, but to use him in the middle of the episode and just for an introduction, it's kind of like, okay. The two mob bosses who always have a guard within hand's reach meeting in a park and one of them being able to stab the other one, completely dumb. Completely. You should not be able to. Your guards brought you there.
Yeah.
Both of y'all there. So unless you telling me y'all, this is the one time y'all got in the car by yourself, drove off somewhere by yourself, met by yourself, and he was able to stab you and walk away without nobody knowing who did it.
Well, he was supposed to trust him. He felt like he did because he's the reason why, they were able to get one of theirs out of there. So it's almost like you asked for my assistance with something, and now you're in trouble for that something, and so now you're gonna take me out for doing what you told me to do. So it's like he probably felt that there was a trust there. You know what I mean? Like, I got something on you, first of all. You know what I mean?
I mean, so the trust is one thing, but what I'm saying is they don't go nowhere without their guards. They don't even drive cars.
That's true. They
don't even drive cars. There's no explanation for them to be alone in a park where nobody knows they're together meeting. There's just no explanation for that. For them to be like, we don't know who stabbed him is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
It makes no sense.
Yeah.
So it's more like let's just write some shit. Let's lead everybody to think somebody gonna die. Nothing happens. We get a whack ass shootout where he doesn't get touched. He does not get touched in that shootout. Whoever he was going to meet got killed. About Marvin.
Yeah, I don't know who that person was in the back. I thought that was just a civilian.
No, it looked like he was walking up to him, like he was walking towards him, and then the shootout happened, and he jumped behind the car. The dude just stood there and took the bullets, but Marvin jumped behind the car. I would hate to be that nigga. Like, don't run. You stand there and get shot like that. But this makes no sense with my character. I don't care, nigga. You here to die.
It doesn't matter. It's like, y'all gonna show my face? No need.
No, nigga. We don't care about you. We just need you to get shot.
Lay down.
But even in that, even if you think the logic in that, I keep going back to what you're saying with them meeting up. Unique had them there. Mm-hmm. Why do you send niggas to shoot at him afterwards?
He wasn't even by himself. They were outnumbered.
Man.
They wouldn't have left the building.
They're in your den. This is your lion's den. They're in there and threatening you and talking shit and turning their back on you. And then you send niggas, you wait for them to go home and get comfortable. Now go shoot at them. That's dumb.
That nigga was just like, but I was tapping that ass, did you? And she called me daddy. I was just like, oh. Nigga Lou looked at her like, bitch. It was like, what you out here? Like, for real?
Also, she's a grown ass woman. Like, what I'm supposed to say? Like, don't touch my sister. Nigga,
it's gonna come up again. I guarantee you. They ain't say nothing about it now, but I guarantee you, like, I think Lou probably gonna let Marvin know or something like that.
That baby gotta come up too.
They're gonna bring that up. Oh yeah, for sure. That's another thing. Rock can't die without that baby being brought up.
Yes. And I thought she was gonna say that to Kanan when she was like, I swear on my kid. And she was like, I swear on you. I thought she was gonna say you and your sister that's in my stomach.
Yeah. Hey man. Oh.
Do you think something's gonna come up this white girl that Marvin's caring so much for? Like, you think she's gonna be a future character somewhere?
I'm trying to think past the power that we've seen. I don't remember any characters that they brought up that Kanan's uncle was dating. I mean, not dating. I'm sorry. Kanan's uncle was watching.
Right. I'm thinking like she could have been what's the girl Tommy choked out?
Holly. Yeah,
it's like I wonder if she's going to end up being a character in the future because they're lingering on that story for nothing now.
It's just to show Marvin's heart, I thought.
Okay, but still, we saw the heart when you killed the other foster parents.
Yeah, it was just like,
and how you there with the the meeting of the new parent?
Right, he just pulled up.
Why are they telling you everything?
Make sure I'm alerted when she's going.
And where's the other sister?
There's some other little baby that she was holding. I don't know.
No, remember that the dude had 2 daughters.
Oh shit, I don't know. I just know the one that Marvin was protecting more than anything.
Oh no! Did she drown? I know she went to the hospital because I don't know if she died, but I know she damn near drowned. Remember, the dad was crying in the hospital, and Marvin went off on him like, "You ain't shit,"
mm-hmm.
and then he killed himself after that.
Yeah.
So did the little girl die, or was she all right after that?
I don't recall, but I'm sure we'll be notified.
Oh, somebody in the comments gonna tell us.
Somebody be just, y'all don't remember? Y'all capping.
No, we don't remember.
Hey,
Y'all cap.
maybe after 2 or 3 episodes, it'd be like this. Until it comes up again, I'll be like, oh,
Yeah,
that's right.
yeah,
One of them.
yeah.
As of now, I don't recall, but I just feel like that was, to me, that was closure for that character.
Mm-hmm.
Just like, all right, in a safe space.
How do you feel about them not mentioning the girl that Lou was talking to, like the studio girl? They just like, she's just gone.
That was her character. That's how I feel. I feel like, and this, knowing that this is the last season, I don't feel like she's gonna come up again. If she does, it's gonna be on some like, yo, she told on him.
Yeah,
She got that nigga, she got him put in jail or something like that. Like that other character might come up of the person that died in the CEO's house. Like that might come up again
in the CEO's house.
There was a couple that, because they went to go, B Rilla went to go.
Oh, the couple. Yeah, okay. I know what you're talking about.
He went to go rob the CEO, but the couple was there or whatever. So the police are looking for, details about that still. And they said they would reach out to old girl too. So she might end up being reached out to, and not Marvin, but Lou ends up being questioned for that.
And that couple also shot one of them niggas, Malik Yoba crew.
Yeah.
But so they wasn't no punk bitch. They didn't die. They didn't just die.
Yeah. They all dead though now, so they don't even matter no more.
Yeah, but they're gonna be like, B Rilla, you was with him. Speaking of B Rilla, he should have been in this episode. You supposed to be Lou's boy now.
He was.
What was he at?
When they kidnapped the girl, he was in the car.
Oh shit! I didn't even pay attention.
He was there. That's what I said. He a part.
Yeah, you're right. Whatever happened to the wheelchair mailman truck driver dude? I thought that was Marvin's guy.
I don't know, man. It's another character that we probably won't see for a while, and then he'll show up and they'll be like, "Oh, what's his name?" And we'll be like, "Who?" A lot of these characters just don't have enough to for me to be like, "Oh yeah, I remember, bro."
Right.
You know what I mean? There's just not enough. Sometimes I was like, okay, so remember the girl from the show Forever, the new Netflix show Forever or whatever? Like she was in Raising Kanan as
I remember
Kanan's first love interest. Like
right, she had the baby.
Right. Like what happened to her?
She moved away.
And that was just it? That was her character?
She moved away. Kanan murdered her baby daddy.
Right.
And then she was just like, it's too hot out here, so she moved away.
Right. So if she would have, it's gotten to the point to where if she would have returned, I'm like, who the fuck is that? They would have had.
I remember her from the first season. I remember.
They would have had to give me a flashback. I'm like, oh, that's old girl. You know what I mean? It's too many things that have happened at this point. So
yeah,
I'm focused
it's a lot.
Now. I'm the present. I'm in the present.
It's so much going on this show that when they show Breeze, I was like, how they gonna do that? This nigga played a character in the Power Universe already. But I'm mixing him up with dude that played Mike from the Wood. Remember he was in the other Power with Tariq. He was at the funeral and he was all up on Monet and they was getting mad.
Oh, I feel like I remember now. Who was that guy? Like, who was this character?
He was another drug dealer.
Just a random dude. Yeah.
Because remember they tried to get a loan from him or they tried to get drugs from him or some shit like that. But when I saw it's so many shows and shit that go on. So when I saw Shamik, I was like, that's the same nigga I was like, how you gonna do that? How you gonna have him play two different niggas? But then I'm forgetting, no, it was somebody else.
That nigga, that's Miles Morales. Yeah.
They put too many people in these shows.
Yeah. So next season, we just know that it's just like it's all about Breeze. We're probably gonna be introduced to Ghost because Ghost. I feel like Ghost won't. I don't know if Ghost is gonna kill Breeze in this episode or Power Origins.
Probably Power Origins. This is the last season, so they're gonna try to wrap up shit real quick. This last season.
Yeah.
They're gonna try to wrap up shit real. You ain't gonna ever see fast forward like we about to see some fast forward.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be crazy because this was a filler season. So the next one is just like every episode's got to like kind of get you to, unless they're about to flip through years, you know how that go.
That would piss me off. But I
Yeah.
feel like they've already filmed the 5th season. Like they're filming it now, or they just wrapped it.
Yeah, it's probably filming now, or because it's like we're not gonna see this to the end of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Well, we don't know. I mean, like I said, lackluster ending only because it was. We're not worried about Rock getting killed. Nobody's worried. Nobody's like, oh my God, he's gonna kill her for real. Nobody feels like that.
Yeah.
Nobody feels like that.
Yeah, we all know Rock is gonna be back next season.
Yeah, she's damn near more important than Kanan in this show.
And you got to think about it. Just common sense, though. What would this show be without Rock? Like that's a big piece of the puzzle missing.
Mm-hmm.
But now
she's in the middle of it all.
Now it's just Kanan running the streets with Breeze and
Right.
pop and snap. I'm good.
I'm straight.
That means Marvin and Lulu, they just gone because without Rock, there's no Marvin and Lulu.
Right.
Yeah. So.
I don't know. Like I once again, my predictions are gone. I don't.
Yeah, me. I don't have any anything big. Trying to think of anything that I missed in this episode that we didn't talk about. I feel like we talked about everything. Nothing really huge happened. Like even like you said, when Early got killed, it wasn't even climatic. It was just like, okay, he killed him. Yeah, they lingered on his body. I thought he was gonna wake up. Hey, what was like? Did it seem like Unique was gonna smash the Italian lady? I
thought that's what they were doing. That nigga kept rubbing her leg and shit. And
I was like, what's going on here?
Calling her baby, and I was just like, wow, this old ass lady, what are you doing?
Yeah, something's going on with that too, because now that we know that Stefano's not dead, because old boy, the other guy, he's just like, I took a swing and I missed. So it's just like now Unique is, I feel like I don't know if he's saying that to tell him, hey, like you go take over or you go do that. Or go figure it out.
He wants him to kill him probably.
Yeah, to like, it's pretty much avenging old girl anyway, because it's like if Unique takes out Sal, like she's pretty much taking out the piece that called for her husband to die anyway.
Right.
Even though it's up to it's pretty much the guy's. Is the reason why the guy's dead is because the guy he was talking to, but he don't know that. So
you don't know, and it kind of don't matter.
It don't. I don't think nobody gonna find that out. Unless Sal start running his mouth before he die.
You mean Sal or
Stefano? I'm sorry, Stefano start running his mouth before he die.
No, I'm saying so Stefano, cause Rock wants Lou to kill Stefano. So when Lou comes in there, Stefano gonna tell him everything.
Yeah, he was just like, well, you said when Lou comes in there.
Whoever, I think Lou's gonna be the one to go up there to kill him.
Because I feel like Stefano has that information that needs to be said to kind of dead that war. So Stefano's got to say, hey, Sal told me to kill, you know what I mean? Or
yeah, he's gonna say it all.
But him telling Lou, what's Lou? Like that's not information to Lou.
That is when he take it back to Rock. And then Rock she talked to Unique like, this motherfucker's been playing this the whole time. You know how she talked?
Yeah.
That's how the chain goes around to where it's like, now we gotta take out Saul.
Yeah.
Because they've been playing this whole time.
We need Saul and Stefano to like die early so we can
focus on the real shit.
Yeah, we can get the real stuff going on. I need the police officer, Sal, and Stefano to go ahead and get the fuck up out of here first 2 episodes. Let's get these niggas. The first 2 episodes, they need to be gone. We need to kill that war because now it's over. Like the Chinese, everybody's done. The older guy, he's leaving. He don't give a shit. He sent all his family to China.
Hey, that was the coldest. That nigga said, "I don't give a fuck what you do to me." He didn't give a fuck about no threats. She was like, "Well, I don't. What about your family?" He's already sent them away. Like you can't do shit to nobody I love and kill me.
Hooked it up and said it already.
Yeah. That's exactly what he told her. Yeah. And nigga was like, I don't give a fuck what you do to me. Like she couldn't say shit.
Nigga gave her a Chinese fable and dipped. They called her a monster. He was talking about some fable and he was like, you're a monster and you don't even know it.
You don't even fucking know it.
Yeah, so
And then they blew up all the restaurants. They blew up the clothing store.
yeah, he
It's
don't
like
care.
everything's blown up pretty much.
Yeah, he don't give a shit. He out. So rocking the Chinese are done. The Italians are about to be done.
Mhm.
What are they gonna do? Because right now, Rock still has a lot of work, and she's dealing with that guy. I keep forgetting his name, but the guy that
Indian dude.
wears those suits, the Indian guy. They
Mhm.
haven't really mentioned him either. Like, what's she doing with that work, and how's she gonna get that work off?
She's gonna have to team up with Unique and get it off.
But that's so far gone from now because they in a war right now. There's a beef.
Hey, you got to remember what show you talking about.
I'll be mad as hell if they come back next season 2 years later.
No, the same year. It's gonna be like I said. It's gonna be talk to Stefano. Stefano said this. Oh, I got to tell Unique they've been using us. Her and Unique team up. They killed Saul. Now we got all the drugs. We're gonna work together, get rid of all these drugs. Now we're a team. Episode 3. By episode 3, this all goes down.
I'm predicting that Saul dies first episode next season.
Stefano or Saul?
Saul.
Yeah.
Stefano they already took the shot at him and he didn't die.
Right. It's gonna be Saul for sure.
Saul's the first person to die next season.
But the information is gonna come around to where it's like they clear up their beef.
Yeah.
Lou gonna fall in love with
That nigga fall in love with somebody else. I'll be damned.
Gonna fall in love with what's the name, baby mama?
Perneza?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Because he gonna have her captured, then you be like, here, you need to eat something.
Be really my Charles man.
And Lou gonna take off on him. Like, leave her alone.
Just like, man, what else we gonna do with these motherfuckers, man?
He gonna kill B Rilla because B Rilla gonna get the call from what's her name, like, kill that bitch. And he gonna pull his gun out. He be like, you can't do that. I got the call though. He gonna shoot him.
I doubt Lulu's gonna kill B Rilla only because B Rilla got a kid.
So
I just feel like B Rilla has to die from a person on the outside. I don't feel like Lulu's ever gonna kill B Rilla.
Lou kills kids.
I'm speaking from the writer's side. I just don't feel like they're gonna have him do that, knowing that he has like they gave him a life, bro. They didn't have to give B Rilla a life with a family. I just feel like they could have just made him a regular character and he would have been easier to kill. But the fact that they gave him life and a heart and they gave him grace when it came to Lou, because Lulu could have been like, nigga, you a dumbass for going and doing that shit. I'm gonna kill you here.
You got to remember that these writers write in all of 50 universe. I just saw a clip of Lamar and BMF getting off drugs.
Oh man, I saw that. You sent me that shit to me. I was like, man, come on, man. But
you got to remember who you're dealing with.
That was stupid too, man. I would never walk away from I ain't in that life. But if I was in that life, I would never walk away from my enemy or let my enemy walk away from me.
Yeah.
I got you.
It's over. Like, I'm not, it's over right here. I'm not watching my back.
I'm not going to hook you on crack and then act like you can't get off crack. People get off crack.
And pay somebody to give you crack.
Right. It's like, yeah, smoke
keep
this.
Keep giving it to him.
That nigga thought he gave him some what's it called? Some Thanos crack or something that was going to like set him be on crack forever. Like, all you got to do is just get off of it and you back on the street. Like, you did nothing.
You didn't do shit.
You didn't do nothing.
So that's what I'm saying. You got to remember what writers you're dealing with.
Yeah.
I saw a clip of 50 Cent killing an old lady when he was older, Kanan. They don't give a fuck about who the people are.
Yeah.
He smothered her with a pillow, helped her with her groceries, and smothered her with a pillow. An old ass lady for no reason.
You just putting her to sleep, man.
Fuck that. He don't give a fuck about dude having kids. We'll never see his kid again. We saw that kid that one time, never saw her again.
Yeah. Wonder how Kanan felt about finding out that Rock killed his grandma too.
I thought he was gonna say it when he had the gun, but he didn't.
Yeah.
The thing gonna be like, and you killed my grandmother? The grandma he didn't give a fuck about until this season.
Her whole life. Well, his whole life. His whole life.
Her whole existence didn't mean shit to this season.
Mm-mm. Hey man. Raising Kanan.
Raising Kanan, man. We got comments? Fuck that cliffhanger, man.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. I feel like a lot of the comments were like people explaining to us what we didn't understand. So that's why I was just like, they're gonna say something.
Yeah, I like when they do it though.
Yeah, me too.
They don't do it disrespectfully.
Yeah, just don't be just like, what the fuck y'all niggas do? Like, hold on, bro. We don't.
First of all, y'all didn't watch the show. Okay.
First of all, we don't know if you just looked it up. That's one.
Hey, like they can't Google while they watch it.
Right. It's just like y'all don't know nothing. Meanwhile, you done Googled everything. Make yourself look good. You can get erased. So Deborah Amons, R5P, said Jukebox gonna figure it out. She also said you could tell she was watching it while she was commenting. She said, I think Kanan has PTSD from all the things he's experienced. Then she said Ronnie told them he liked to run his mouth. He knew Ronnie and Kanan were working together.
I remember that. Remember he when he was talking about Famous. He said that motherfucker run his mouth too much.
Right. And Jukebox has his original gun. We were talking about like Jukebox running Marvin. No, Marvin was running around with the same gun, but Jukebox has his original gun.
I think it was the same gun still.
Hey,
giving your daughter the gun with the bodies on is ridiculous though.
Insane. Seal Defani said, don't think Early Tyler will make it. Marvin find out he told Stefano Early will die now, but the mob coming for Marvin and the family, Stefano playing rock. He gonna betray her and put his murder on the Thomas family. Snap and Pops will further manipulate Kanan to neutralize Rock. Crystal is a problem. Just how Famous was. They are around Kanan. Snaps and Pops can't control Kanan if they are distracting him or use Kanan to control Rock. There is literally only reason why I'm reading it like this because there's no period, so I don't know where.
You can't.
I have no idea where to conclude. It's just like it's just going. So I'm trying to predict where the periods are. I do think the person shaking Kanan's hand in the preview is definitely someone important. I'm going to say it's not Breeze. It's Breeze, brother.
Breeze.
Also, I'm going to stick to my prediction and continue to think Unique is Breeze. I believe he's going to get framed by the time is family, but next season he will get out and without knowing anyone, he's back with a new identity. It's a bold theory. I could go into more detail and make sense if needed. Hey man, I'm down to hear the theory. But
I mean, the theory ain't shit no more.
It's debunked. So DC Sniper Live says, "Yo, family, love and blessings. Stay locked in.
Appreciate you."
And J Rod said they killed Crystal so Kanan can really blame Rock, so then he can split the family against each other. Yeah. Yep.
Well, man, that's where we at, man. Don't know when the next season's coming, but we're gonna be here for it.
Yeah, I'll be right here, man. I'll be here for Power Origins too. Stay tuned for if y'all watch The Shy, we'll be doing that as well. Came on today.
Oh, it did.
Yeah, well, yesterday actually, but yeah.
I forgot. I didn't know when it was coming out, but I guess I gotta watch that now.
Yeah. So,
did you watch it?
Not yet. I'm gonna watch it tonight, probably or tomorrow.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah. So, like, share, subscribe, talk to us. We talk back wherever. If you did, let us know below how y'all felt about the final episode, and we'll be back for the next season. But tune into our other shit, man. We watching The Shy. We watch movies, everything, man. Don't just wait for Power, man. We watch other shit.
Yeah, man. It's not all about Breeze.
It ain't all about fucking Breeze. Y'all got your Breeze reveal. Now move the fuck on.
Right. All right.
But anyways, we out.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe to our YouTube and Spotify and follow us on IG and TikTok.